was that? Okay, cool. All right. What I wanted to talk about was something called multiverse. Now, why do I want to talk about multiverse? Because I seen a retweet. I didn't watch the trailer. I seen a retweet to one of the following trailers that we're about to watch, and allegedly it's everything we've been asking for, everything we've wanted, and they wait till the damn game is about to die to give us what we want. And I know it's not this one because this was the last one I added. No, that's the Aquaman trailer, so it's got to be this one. Yup, it's this one. So apparently, and I'm gonna need to sit down for this, apparently Multiverses and WB did what they always do when it pertains to the games. They wait until the game is about to die to give us the feature that would have helped keep their game from dying in the first fucking place, or an improvement that should have just been so basic and common sense that when we first asked for it, we should have got it. We shouldn't have had to ask for it. It should have just been there. Number one. Number two, another thing I want to say is it's sad to see this as like a platform fighter fan, because like I might glance over the patch notes. It's sad to see this as a platform fighter fan because you really gotta realize and think about it. This is the last. Let me repeat myself. This is the last. Let me repeat myself one more time. This is the last update for this game, period, in history and existence. Meaning whatever the balance of this game is right now, after this update, when it goes online and for the rest of history, that's it. I don't care about like unofficial stuff like CE's community editions for those of y'all who aren't FGC, fighting game community. But sometimes whatever a game dies off or it doesn't get official support from its developer, the community will make what's called a CE, a community edition, which is a mod that'll add a little bit of extra content or like add some balance changes, balance updates and whatnot to make the game more in line with what the community wants. So it's crazy that after this, the way that the characters are is the way that they will be for the rest of time and eternity. Now, let's watch. Let's see how they updated it. And did they really? Did the people I see saying they finally gave us what we wanted when the game died? Were they right?
Let's get this started. I'm gonna show you how we do it.
Oh, what the fuck? This does look faster.
Let me show you how we do it.
Hey, yo. Playback speed. What? Nah, this looks double speed.
Let's get this started.
Oh, they were not lying. Superman could not do all that before. Even if you are a top player. Oh yeah, this game is gonna be absolutely fucking crack. I see why people were mad. They waited till the game fucking died to boost game speed. You niggas is stupid.
It's not who we are underneath. It's what we do that defines us.
I couldn't turn that knob like 3 months ago.
What now? Are you trying to test me, man? Bet you can't catch me.
Thought for a second this was...
The amount of times I've seen people comment on multiverses related videos or like video reactions to multiverses, watch this video on 1.5 and or 1.25 or whatever, and it looks 10 times better, is fucking crazy. So now that they're actually making it like that, that's just blowing my brain, bro. That's just like, I really got lightheaded watching that. And lightheaded as in like, I'm angry that they waited all this damn time to do this. Like, they already done added in shields and changed the way that the game operates in terms of gameplay and neutral and stuff like that. But then they turn around and speed up the game speed. is why WB games keep dying, bro. Stop making live service games. Not everybody's built for that.
All a dream.
Seems we're not so different. Taking aim.
And Aquaman, a character nobody asked for. Okay, Aquaman looks cool. Too bad I ain't never gonna be able to play him. Oh wow, they got different variations of Aquaman that I'll never be able to play with. His moveset functionally looks pretty cool though. Okay, let's see how Lola plays.
To be honest, I've tried a lot of looks and I got.
Ooh, that costume look fire! I like that costume. This is probably one all the gooners and the hornballs gonna use. I like that damn drill kick. It's gonna be fun to be annoying as hell with that. Loser. Y'all wait till people can't play the game that gives them the game they wanted to play in the first place.
Let's get this started. I'm gonna show you how.
I'm not gonna lie. There's a lot of people saying this is potentially one of the biggest fumbles in all of gaming, fighting game history, let alone just gaming history in general. And I'm not gonna lie, at first I thought some of them niggas was exaggerating, but they might be onto something. Lola Bunny comes in, blah blah blah, riffs, don't give a fuck. Wacky weekends, don't care, custom reads. Check in on 10 separate days to claim Fighter Road, XP and more, blah blah blah, nigga, I don't care. Ranked, will feature 2, ain't blah blah blah, new maps, I don't care. Dexter's Lab, I don't care. Local play. Ring outs can now be selected in local play. You couldn't before. So I could pay for a ring out and only use it online. General combat shields. Shields visuals and animations have been updated for all fighter. Minimum shield duration increased from 5 frames to 2 frames. The fuck? What? There's a minimum shield duration. Oh, 2 5 frames. That's why it feels weird. I'm used to Smash where once you input the damn thing, the game automatically tells that you're shielding, and shielding in Smash is frame 1. In this game, I was playing it, and y'all can even see in the other video, I was like, what the fuck? Why is my shield not working? Is it like a frame buffer till the shield comes up? Apparently, I was right. It was a 2 frame buffer. Shield drop, yeah, I felt that too, that there was a shield drop mechanic, because when you use a DualSense or Xbox Series X/S controller, they both have analog triggers. And for those of you who don't understand analog triggers, long story short, however much you press the button, the game reads that. So if you press the trigger like this, it'll give you a different input from if you press the trigger all the way. And sometimes like the game will give you, depending on the game or whatever, it'll give you resistance or whatnot. But yeah, there is shield dropping in this game, which I felt but I wasn't really sure of. Shield projectile damage, blah blah. Many debuffs on hit effects no longer apply to shielding enemies. Thank God I didn't know that it applied to shielding enemies, because there's already so many reasons for me to get off that damn game. Don't care. Buff, nerf, change, bug fix. I don't care about all this, but yeah, all of these changes and buffs, that's gonna be how the characters for the rest of Return. Hey. But that's the way that it's gonna be for the rest of time and eternity. Cause like I used to care about reading patch notes, but I just don't anymore. Is there anything else under it that I care about? No. That being said, let's watch the other 2 trailers. But before we watch some trailers, I'm gonna need you to watch me look around my room, find my water, and drink some. let's watch this trailer about Morty. I think this has something to do with Morty's new moveset or something like that. I guess I remade the character. I don't know what's going on. This is just another trailer I seen on their page. Oh, is this just a fanimation basically?
I'm feeling a lot of Wonder Woman.
Yeah, this is just some machinima shit. I don't. So this I think is supposed to be the trailer for Aquaman. Like his character moveset and all that, and what his moves do. Let's watch it. His move list, bet. Another character I ain't gonna be able to play. His dash attack. Okay, dash attack actually looks kind of cool. It would be cooler if it wasn't on Aquaman. His F smash. Oh, his F smash can it grab out of shield? Because I don't know if there's a difference between hit grabs and true grabs in this game. Sweet. Okay, boom. Sweet. Call it a dolphin. That stage looks fucking ugly. Okay, he moves over as he does it. God damn, that's big. How much of that is an active hitbox? That's what I need to know. Okay, so generic Ferial. That also grabs. Alright, bro. So a big thing with his character is that he's gonna be able to grab you with the trident at all times, essentially. Again, I don't know if it's gonna be hit grabs or true grabs, but we'll see. Probably hit grabs for the aerials. No float zone. No float zone. They know better. They know better. Okay, so fish summoning ground special. Oh, wait, what? Wait, so basically every time he does down special, it summons something random. That could be a cool mechanic. I'd have to see it in practice. What all the things that he can summon on, what do they do? Unique fish summon using ground special, blah blah blah. Oh wait, he can ride one of them in down special? How is that a passive? Summon a hazardous puffer fish pal that. Oh no, that's a specific ability. Oh no, they're telling you all the different animals he can summon, right? Yeah. Ride the sea. Summon the seahorse to lunge forward and strike. Special ground. Oh, no. This is the side for special ground. Forward and strike downwards, hitting enemies. Turn them into team. Turn Storm into a team vehicle so teammates can get on there and you get armor on it. Okay, what kind of armor is it? Super or heavy? Oh, teammates can just straight up get on and ride and then... Okay, that makes sense. Topo the octopus smacks enemies towards Aquaman. Oh, that's gonna be real good for anti-zoners, and it's gonna be even more amazing for anti-rushdown. This nigga better not be the best in the game, just like in Injustice 2. Well, one of the best in the game, just like in Injustice 2. Okay, special ground down. A special air neutral summon protective flying for Aquaman. Blah, blah, blah. Damn, that hitbox is big. Lunge forward on flying chariot, knocking it away. Okay, that actually. I was about to say it looks cool, but it doesn't look like it goes far. Summon flying. Okay, up aerial. Swings the trident, bro. We get it. Hails enemy on the trident and run them. Blah blah. Oh, and you could turn around with it? Can you just... Is turning around with it an option, or is that just the option they chose? That's what I'm really more curious about. But yeah, there goes your Multiversus news. The game is apparently not dead and has zero chance of having a comeback, but 100% a great chance of being a decent, like, dead game, I guess. I don't know. Anyway, now the other day, I'm gonna eat my words on this one. I'm gonna eat my L. Well, actually, technically, I don't have to eat any L until an actual game drops. But I might have to eat my L. Let's put it like that. Let's put it like that. Let's put it like that. Let me put myself on a list. Damn, what song do I want to use for this? My bad, dog. My bad. Don't chase me down with pitchforks and throw me into the ether. That statement the other day, why I said Bloodborne fans seeing the seeing that the 60 FPS Bloodborne mine got taken down, saying that we might get a Bloodborne remake or a patch. We're huffing on copium. Maybe I was bugging, because after taking down that patch, there's a PSX Deluxe demake or remake, whatever, fan project that has been shut down due to a copyright claim, and the creator of the 60F mod has offered his copium official remake theory that they're either remaking or about to patch the game, more likely remaking because that would be more profitable, so that they could re-put it out and make money off of it. And if that's the case, it would make sense that if they're about to make essentially what a lot of people have been crying for years, a 60 FPS version of Bloodborne, that they would want to take down all the hacked copies and stuff like that. Well-known mod creator, blah blah blah, asking, okay, that's just talking about how they asked him to remove his 60 FPS mod. Now Lilith Walter, creator of Nightmare Cart, which was previously known as Bloodborne Cart, and the eye-catching Bloodborne PSX. Oh, demake. Oh, what the fuck? Whoa. So in my brain, I thought that fans were remaking the game for like PC port or extracting assets and stuff like that and making their own PC port. They took down a demake? I didn't know that. We gonna read on, but why the fuck would they take down a demake? Let's look through this and see what it is looking like though. What the demake was like. I've never really been into Bloodborne, so I've seen minimal gameplay, so I'm just going off of first impressions basically.
Well, you've come to the right place.
I don't feel like the audio has enough crunch besides a sound.
You need only unravel its mystery. But where's it?
Not gonna lie, this actually looks pretty good. Let's go to some other random port. Yo, this actually looks really fucking clean. Like, deadass, if you showed me this gameplay and told me that it was a Bloodborne demake, I wouldn't believe you. I would think this is just Bloodborne on a PS4 without 60 FPS like it always has been. But if you then turned around and after I told you I didn't believe you, you played the game in window mode to show me the outside and show me that no, it legit is a demake, I would be like, oh, I don't know how they demade the game and it still looks like the modern day version. Both of them are under 30 FPS. I mean, this one might be 60, but they might be just showing me a 30 FPS version in like this video player. But still, point is that actually looks pretty freaking good. He followed up to his tweet that MarkScan are a company hired by Sony Interactive Entertainment, and the same company that DMCA'd my page about the Bloodborne 60 FPS patch, and now they've DMCA'd an old friend about the Bloodborne PSX demake project. That's pretty wild. What the hell are they doing? Yeah, you know what the hell they're doing. Either they're protecting their copyright, which is, you know, something that copyright holders are not only legally obligated to, something they should do, but not only are they protecting their copyright, number one. Number two, this also could be them trying to eliminate competition, because if they were to release a Bloodborne remake or a huge patch, a lot of people will go play Bloodborne, and there'd be some few people that say, I'm not doing that when I could just play this for free. So they're trying to make sure they get those people money too, or at least get those people on the game. Bloodborne is of course one of the biggest conundrums in a video game. Yeah, we know. Recently, fans managed to get PS4 emulators to deliver something akin to a remaster on PC. Yeah, I've seen that recently. Basically, like they said, they got an emulator to be able to play it. Because before, and you can even go search up some ordinary gamers videos. He goes more in depth in the technical stuff if you care about that. But basically, before last year, like late last year, it was like, what's the word I'm looking for? Technologically, that's their interim interim word I'm gonna use for the one that I can't think of as like a slight replacement. But basically, it was technologically impossible to play Bloodborne in 60 FPS or Bloodborne period without a PS4, because it was so difficult to emulate being that PS4 technology. For emulation, in terms of emulating a console, the PS4 is relatively new. It's something that just came out yesterday. Versus, like, mind you, a PS2 that came out what? PS2 came out 2000. PS2 came out what? 2001. So that's 2001 to 11, 11 to 21. 20, and in 4 years, 24 years ago. PS1 is about the same age as me. So it came out 20 plus years ago. Versus some technology that's just barely 10 years old. It's like what, 10, 11? 2013 to 2023. 4, that's 1 year. And then 5, this will make it 12 years. In terms of emulation technology, because I don't want to hear you PS4 niggas try and say, so the PS4 is good technology. Why are they bringing games to the PS4? Nigga, for console gaming technology, you're basically playing shit on stone wall. Like whenever PS4 players, whenever niggas on PS4 play a game, you know how like every other piece of technology renders everything frame by frame, right? When PS4 people play a game, they're playing on hardware so old, the only way they could play their games is if they physically get up and they take like a dry erase marker and they draw out every frame on their screen. Like every time somebody dribbles the ball in 2K, they have to draw the hand doing like this to dribble the ball. Every time they dribble the ball, they just gotta and draw the damn frames out frame by frame, playing on that old ass shit. Fucking PS5 running at old school camera frame rate. Shit showing you 1 frame per second. You gotta draw the rest of the frames by hand. Fucking sitting up there, hurting your hand, just going erasing it, trying to get the rest of the frames. That's why none of y'all could shoot greens into my part online in 2K, because you're busy redrawing the next frame, and you drew on the screen that you greened and hit the damn bucket. But in the game, that's not the input it registered, because you weren't touching your controller, because you were too busy leaning forward, erasing your screen off to draw the ball going in the sky. But in terms of emulation technology, back to my original point, relatively new. A breakthrough in PS4 emulation via Shad PS4, which means Bloodborne is now fully playable from start to finish in 60 frames per second on PC. Could this breakthrough have triggered an aggressive response from Sony? Igen has asked Sony for comment, but it has yet to respond. Yeah, because the way they're going to respond is with actions, by dropping either a patch or a port for Bloodborne PS5. Because even if I heard you have a PS5 and you try and play Bloodborne, excuse me, I heard that even if you try and play Bloodborne on a PS5, or if you buy it digitally and buy the PS5 version, you still have to play the PS4 version of the game. It just allows you to play the PS4 version of the game on the PS5, which is fucking crazy to me. But anyway, my copium theory that Sony DMCA'd the patch and the video about the Bloodborne remake is so that when they announce the 60 FPS remake, Google searching for Bloodborne 60 FPS and Bloodborne Remake won't have collisions with our fan projects, bro said. Let me cope. Then, like if they plan on trademarking Bloodborne 60F and Bloodborne Remake, they need to actually clean up in order to file a trademark request, right? Okay, so let me do this. Actually, no, it's not that level of serious. It's not that level of serious. I want y'all to listen to me closely and carefully. I am not a lawyer. I've never been to law school. I never took the test for bar. I've never graduated from being a lawyer, all right? So everything I'm about to say is just my speculation from my relatively minimal understanding of the law. Okay, cool? Don't take this as law advice. I'm just saying that for any legal purposes or whatever, all right? Cool. That's just a general blanket statement. I'm not a lawyer or none of that. The way, from what I know about trademarking stuff, trademarking like a name or anything like that, that is, if that was the name of a specific product, right? Let's say they wanted to trademark Bloodborne 60 FPS because that's one of the games they will make that they're gonna name, right? Like let's say instead of calling it Bloodborne Remake or Bloodborne, just calling it Bloodborne and just dropping a patch, they specifically call like a remake or whatever Bloodborne 60 FPS because of like the community and whatnot. They wouldn't have to clean up anything in terms of like getting other people's names and stuff like that off the internet because it's their product. So if somebody else tried to trademark it, you would have to fight the copyright that Sony holds, which you're probably not going to be able to do, but you would have to fight the copyright that Sony holds to the Bloodborne name. So no, you wouldn't have to clean that up. Like, I could see it as them trying to go, let's not take the chance, sure, but in terms of would you have to, I don't think you would have to because you already own the copyright to Bloodborne before the Bloodborne 60 FPS stuff ever even was thought up. But I guess it's better safe than sorry on their end. Despite these latest aggressive actions by Sony, the company has so far offered no indication that it plans blah 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 blah. Yoshida delivered his Bloodborne no-show theory in an interview with Kinda Funny Games, saying that Bloodborne has always been the most asked thing. And people wonder why we haven't really done anything, even an update or a remaster. Should be easy, right? The company is known for doing so many remasters, right? Some people get frustrated. Y'all don't even have to do a remaster. Y'all just have to flick a fucking switch and let the 60 FPS slider go. Like, I'm not saying you gotta unlock the damn frame rate, but just move the cap from 30 to 60, my nigga. It has been like what? Fucking damn near 10 years? 10 years sometime this year since the game came out? Gang. Let niggas play the game in 60 FPS. But like I said, they're just never gonna do it. Like Nintendo with a Mother 3 re-release translation, any of that shit is just never gonna happen, dog. It's never gonna happen. The rest of this looks like a bunch of yap, just like me. So we're gonna skip it, but Bloodborne fans, y'all funny. Y'all funny. Y'all be accepting anything. I'm glad I'm not a fan of those things. But talking about big companies and or corporations, technology and